Hello, Facebook. This is Gary. Um, Live and direct from my basement. Well, it's not live because I recorded it, but anyway, you get the picture. I'm down here in my basement, and I was just going back through my memory because I had a conversation um about 2-3 weeks ago about the take one for the team, Jawn. What? That's how I responded when I heard of this term. I'm like, in Philly, we heard of Jawn, all them other Philly terms, but the take one for the team, Jawn? I'm not familiar with this term. Anyway, once I was explained and properly introduced to the term, I realized I had been on a date with the take one for the team, Jawn. Well, I always knew it wasn't a good scenario, but I didn't know there was a proper term for what I had experienced that night. And the proper term was the take one for the team, Jawn. So I will continue with my story. So, two of my friends who will remain unnamed, thanks you guys, said, Gary, yo, we're going out tonight and we're going to take this girl out for her birthday, and she has two other friends. All right, cool. What do I have to lose? I don't have a girlfriend right now. And so I went out and I committed to the date prematurely without asking a couple questions. Because I had trusted my friend's judgment before. But anyway, I'm not going to get irate. I'm going to keep it. Anyway, so I proceeded to prepare for the outing, and while I was getting dressed, I was like, hold on, let me call him real quick. So I called him while I'm getting dressed. I'm like, yo, I forgot to ask, yo, how does she look? I mean, it's three girls. I know you're going with the one girl, and our other boy's going with the other Joan, but you never told me about the girl I'm supposed to be taking out. Or not taking out, but supposed to be, you know what I mean. I'm supposed to be the guy who's with the third one, but not with the third one. It's like, yeah, she's cool. She's mad cool. Yeah, she's mad cool. Like, okay, that helped me out a lot. So, do you have any more information about her? Oh yeah, it's the girl's it's her cousin, and she's just coming along because she went to celebrate her cousin's birthday, and the girl whose birthday was like, yo, could you bring somebody else for my cousin because she's gonna be coming too. And I'm like, oh, all right, that's cool, I understand. So she looked all right. He's like, yeah, I seen her once, and she looked pretty cool. She was all right. I'm like, all right, what you mean by all right? He's like, yo, just get dressed, yo, man. We gonna be there in a second. We can come pick you up. At the moment, my car issues. Anyway, he's like, yeah, we gonna come pick you up. You know what I mean? Just chill out, yo. She's not like the crazy looking type or nothing like that. She's mad cool. Her personality is cool. Yeah, I got set up. I got set up real nice. And me being young and naive, I'm like, all right, whatever. We get to go out with girls. Females, yes. Plus, yeah. Great. So, they come pick me up. And I get into the car. And we're driving over to, we'll get the other girls. We're in a SUV. Pretty big, John. So we're driving over to pick them up, and they come out not together. We get to the, well, matter of fact, let me say, we get to the house. My friend calls and say he'll be outside, and they come out. The first one comes out, yo, she was bad. That was the Jawn. That was the Jawn whose birthday it was, and I was like, yo, and I began to feel secure in my friend's judgment. In my heart, I was like, yo, this is about to work out. I'm about to have a new girl because the third junk gotta be bad. If the first one's bad, I mean, like, yes, yes. Anyway, the second Jawn comes out, and it's no lie. This is how they came out the house, like in sequential order. Second Jawn comes out. I'm like, yo, she's not bad either. Like, she's on point. And that was the one my other friend was taking. And they didn't come out slow like this, but I mean, they came out pretty quick. But I mean, I'm just trying to give you the width and the you mean. Anyway, the third one comes out. Third one comes out, and then I had realized I'd been set up. You remember the story of the Trojan horse? How they go into the gates, and they're hidden in the horse so they can get inside the gates in order to attack the community inside, because they knew they couldn't just run up in there. So they built the horse to get it. I'm not sure what story that is. Maybe somebody on Facebook could comment and give me the actual term for it. But I remember it vividly in my head. You know how they used the horse to get inside? I think it was Robin Hood or something like that. Or Men in Tights. They did it in Men in Tights, though. But anyway, they used the horse to get inside. But they posed as something else. But it wasn't her fault. It was my friend's fault. Because they had built up this girl to be okay. The third one comes out the house. And now I knew the correct term for the Jawn that came out the house. It was the take one for the team Jawn. The take one for the team Jawn. I'm not going to elaborate on how she looked, but she was the take one for the team Jawn. And I pressed my head up against the window as I sat in the back of the car, back of the van, SUV. I pressed my head up against the window, and internally I wept. Because I felt like my friends had betrayed me deep inside. Very deep inside. And they knew they had. And for the rest of the night, they didn't look at me. Because they knew I was responsible for the take one for the team Jawn. Because you got to understand, this is a very big equation. This is a very big equation. Because if I wasn't there, the take one for the team Jawn would have been by herself. Now, the possible scenarios that could possibly happen when the take one for the team Jawn is by herself, she could possibly mess up the agenda for the other two guys who are trying to get with the birthday girl and her friend. They not get with as in that term get with, but they were trying to pursue a relationship with these females. Now, if the take one for the team Jawn doesn't have anybody to talk to, she could possibly meander over into the circle of the other two guys and girls and mess up that whole chemistry. Also known as C blocking. Yeah. So, I was there for the sole purpose of creating a wall between the take one for the team Jawn and my friends and their dates. Ask yourself this question. Have your friends ever set you up with the take one for the team Jawn? Just go back in your memory. Because that's the new term. The take one for the team, Jawn. The Jawn who isn't the best, but opposite of. And you've been set up with that person. No good. So Facebook, this is my advice. When your friends say she's I need a picture. Give me her Facebook. Give me her MySpace. Give me her Skype address. Give me her email. Give me something. Because I'm telling you, if your friend says, yo, she's mad cool, her personality is good, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, she's the take one for the team, Jawn. Holla, Facebook.